Welcome to match 636, Boris Zhukov versus Otis. All right, here we go. It's kind of a random match. Boris Zhukov was in a tag team in the 1980s with Nikolai Volkov. And then we got Otis, of course, is a current star. He's on the current WWE roster. But yeah, I like to do these kind of matches. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. But yeah, look up who Boris Zhukov was. You'll see. He was on a team called with Nikolai Volkov called the Bolsheviks in around I guess 87 maybe, I don't know, somewhere in there, 88 maybe 80, I'm trying to remember. But it was a team formed after he was with Nikolai Volkov was with the Iron Sheik, and they were I don't think they were together for a very long time, but yeah, I guess it was mid to late 80s the team. So yeah, I try to get a roster of wrestlers with my created wrestlers across WWE history from this 80s, 90s, and into all the way to in the 2000s, early 2000s stuff. And I'd like to get more the 50s and 60s and stuff in there too, kind of like a mix of everybody. But it's just too limited with only 100. And a lot of the wrestlers in the 50s, a lot aren't made. Most of the wrestlers are made from like the 80s on. There's not there's some made up earlier, but because the 80s were so popular, the WWF 80s were so popular. A lot of wrestlers on the community creations are from the 80s and 90s and stuff, so it's easier to get your roster from that time period. But yeah, ideally like to have I like to actually have 100 from each decade, but you can't do that, so I just do the best I can to create my roster. And I often have to swap wrestlers out. If I have my 100 full, I have to delete somebody so I can have a match with somebody else because of the slot limitations with the created wrestlers. Anyway, let's get to the match here. Boris with a 1 count there on Otis. It's a pretty good Boris Zhukov. Otis, I gotta do with Otis. I had Ultimate Maniacs with Otis there because he looks like the Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage team, the Ultimate Maniacs. They wore like a yellowish red. He looks like he'd fit right in the outfit he has. He looks like he has like the uniform of that team. Oh, Boris with a nice win. Let's get the official word.